Have you ever imagined people or tribes who don't need fancy tools or weapons to hunt for food? The Hadzabe tribe possesses a remarkable skill, catching animals with their bare hands. Surprisingly, you heard it right. With nothing but their own hands, these skilled hunters venture into the wild and capture creatures that most would consider impossible to catch. Prepare to be amazed as we delve into this video to know the extraordinary techniques and ancient wisdom that allow the Hadzabe tribe to triumph over nature's challenges. Here we begin. The Hadza people of northern Tanzania have maintained their hunter-gatherer lifestyle for more than 30,000 years, possibly over 50,000 years, while living close to Lake Eyasi. Due to similar click sounds, their language was formerly grouped with the Khoisan. Still, it has subsequently been reclassified as isolation, meaning it has no connections to any other languages. They are not genetically related to any other tribe, as their location makes them very wonderful and intriguing at the same time. Moreover, unlike the other African tribes, there are no traces of this tribe elsewhere in the world, making them the oldest tribes of Africa. How do they hunt animals and carry them with bare hands? After hunting an animal, one hunter shouts, and they all run toward the shouting hunter. One of the hunters stands still firmly with Kirk's dik-dik with a perfectly placed arrow on his shoulders. Their eyes do not have a single sense of pride or celebration. Nevertheless, he did what he came for, and now they all have sufficient amounts of meat they need and have started preparing to return to their camps. The dik-dik is slung over the shoulder of the hunter, and they all begin to walk towards the baobab tree. So from this, now you know that the baobab trees are the common area for the tribe and are a very important part of the Hadza tribe. The tree's fruit makes up 13% of its diet, and the trees are often seen to have large beehives that provide them with an endless supply of honey. They also provide shade to the hunter. Not only shade, but also act as their kitchen and dining rooms as well. Now, continuing, after carrying the animal on their shoulder, they move further. The hunters lit the fire themselves, and it took them just 2 seconds to light up the fire. When I was at the top, they placed it unskinned, unattached to the flames. They sit back, relax, talk for a while, and pluck the birds they have caught and killed. Once all of the animal's hair is burnt, it is taken off the flame, and all the organs like the diaphragm, liver, and shoulder cuts are placed on the coal so that they are cooked properly, and do the same to the small birds too. Then they eat a piece of the meat with the community, but the birds are kept for the hunters. They handle different kills in very specific ways. The hunters eat small birds in the bush, while larger prey that is small enough to be carried is taken back to be shared at camp. If they kill a big animal, such as a kudu or giraffe, the whole camp is moved to the food source, where they feast for days. What happens when they discover meat? Whenever a Hadza person finds some fresh dung, they scoop it up and say, Eland. Eland is very good news. It means up to 950 kilograms of antelope meat. There is no fridge or freezer in the Hadza kitchen, meaning everything must be eaten when caught. Like the animals they hunt, they can feast one day and go hungry the next. Popping down to the shops is out of the question. The nearest shop is a one-day walk in each direction. The Hadza have no money anyway. So an eland means a big party for everyone. That is the most efficient way to use the meat. They carry the dung around in their hands. It is usually soft, but not quite soft and fresh enough. Their diet. As hunter-gatherers, the Hadza rely on hunting with handmade tools and gathering edible plants for survival. Their diet mainly consists of plants, but also includes meat, fat, and honey. They don't have domesticated animals or farms to grow or store their food. Men and women have different diets. The men focus on meat and honey. The women focus on tubers and berries. Men hunt, and women gather. Then, after eating enough for the day, they stop hunting and gathering. The Hadza are living fossils. They represent life before the advent of agriculture. So what do you think of these tribal people catching animals with bare hands? Comment below your views and subscribe for more such videos.